Hey, in this video, we are going to talk about top 10 things to do in Edinburgh. Before starting this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Let's get started. The Royal Mile is Scotland's most famous street, and we highly recommend making this the first stop on any Edinburgh sightseeing itinerary. This long, often cobbled thoroughfare is one of the most famous Edinburgh attractions, and it extends for 1 Scottish mile from Edinburgh Castle to Holyrood Palace. Number 10. Explore Edinburgh Castle. Perched atop Castle Rock overlooking the city, this should be a must-see on your list of places to visit in Edinburgh. Edinburgh Castle houses important Scottish artifacts, such as the Honours of Scotland, which are the oldest crown jewels in the UK, and the Stone of Destiny, an ancient symbol of the Scottish monarchy. Explore the vast castle grounds, take a guided tour of the castle steward, or listen to the audio guide, which is available in 8 languages. Number 9. The treasures of the National Museum of Scotland. Scotland is known for having unpredictable weather, and if you happen to get caught in the rain, you might be wondering what to do in Edinburgh. Visit the National Museum of Scotland, one of the best indoor attractions in Edinburgh, and entry is free. With over 20,000 unique artifacts to see, there's something for everyone and fun for all the family. Spend the day learning about the catacombs of Egypt, the wonders of nature, and even modern-day technology. Number 8. Climb Arthur's Seat and stroll through Holyrood Park. Perhaps one of the most iconic places to go in Edinburgh is Arthur's Seat. Located within Holyrood Park, this ancient volcano sits 251 meters above sea level and offers 360-degree views of Edinburgh and the Lothians. You can see the medieval remains of Stanthony's Chapel or feed the ducks and swans on Duddingston Lodge. There's an array of paths and trails to follow, suitable for all, including the trail to St. Margaret's Lodge, which is both wheelchair and buggy accessible. Number 7. Feel like royalty at Holyrood Palace. Holyrood Palace has seen some of Britain's most famous and infamous historical figures pass through its hallways. You can see the rooms of Mary Queen of Scots, who spent time here before being forced to abdicate. You can explore the courtrooms and great halls of Bonnie Prince Charlie, the grand thrones commissioned by King George V, and the state apartments of the current royal family, when they aren't staying here, of course. Holyrood Palace has the feel of a grand countryside estate, although it's firmly in the center of Edinburgh city. Take a tour of the palace, and you'll see the ruins of Holyrood Abbey in the gardens. Number 6. The Scottish Parliament Building. Adjacent to Holyrood Palace, you can find one of Scotland's most important contemporary buildings. You'll spot the unique modern design of the Scottish Parliament Building, which contrasts wonderfully with the historic architecture of the city, from a royal mile away. Plus, depending on when you visit, you may even be able to join a guided tour to see inside. Scotland's Parliament Building was opened in 2004. This was a few years after Scotland was granted devolution from London, when the Scottish people were given the power to elect an assembly in Edinburgh. It was a historic moment for the proud people of Scotland, and the Parliament Building was designed to embrace Scotland's modern, forward-looking identity. Number 5. The summit of Arthur's Seat. The old volcano rises some 820 feet, 250 meters above sea level, creating one of the best viewpoints in Edinburgh. Hike through the Royal Park, and you can follow the winding trail which gently encircles the hill and slowly rises to the summit. It's a beautiful walk, and you'll have increasingly fantastic views as you near the summit. Set off from Holyrood Palace, and the hike to the top should take no more than 30 minutes if you're in reasonable shape. The path is easy to follow, and given that Arthur's Seat is the highest point around, there's not much chance of getting lost. Number 4. The view from Calton Hill. Just north of the Royal Mile and Edinburgh Waverley Station, you'll find Calton Hill, and at the top, one of the best views of the city. Much of the unique architecture was inspired by the Greek architecture of the ancient world. That's why the hill is called the Acropolis and why you'll see vast Grecian columns rising upwards. These columns are part of the National Monument, a Victorian memorial that was dedicated to the memory of soldiers lost in battle, but a memorial that was never finished. Calton Hill is studded with beautiful architecture, and you'll see the Nelson Monument standing proudly alongside the observatory when you make it to the summit. Number 3. Taste the finest drams at Johnnie Walker Princes Street. The flagship Johnnie Walker Princes Street is spread across 8 floors and is the capital's newest hotspot, perfect for whiskey lovers and novices alike. Complete with dining experiences, bars, and a whiskey retail area, book your personalized whiskey experience where you can explore the flavors of Scotland. Enjoy world-class cocktails and incredible views of the Edinburgh skyline at the 1820 rooftop bar. Number 2. The Scotch Whisky Experience. You'll find the Scotch Whisky Experience on the Royal Mile, just outside Edinburgh Castle. Inside, you'll be taken on a fun journey through the history of Scotch and the production process. There's even a whiskey barrel ride that spins you around the experience. You'll have the chance to admire the world's largest collection of whiskey, before having the opportunity to sample some of the finest whiskies from across Scotland in the tasting bar. If that's not enough, you can sign up for an intense one-day training course at the Experience's Scotch Whisky School, where you'll learn everything you could ever need to know about Scotch. Number 1. Victoria Street, Edinburgh. Victoria Street is easily one of the most photographed streets in Edinburgh. We're sure you'll recognize the signature curve and colorful terrace buildings as soon as you step foot here. Victoria Street is known for its gradual downward spiral, as it meanders through Edinburgh's Old Town and draws in tourists and locals alike through the day and night. This is a street that's packed with character and history. You can easily spend hours browsing through boutique shops before stopping off for a few refreshments in the buzzing pubs and cafes that line Victoria Street. Did you like it? Tell us what you think of the video in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting videos.